Hey guys, what's up? Ashley here. It's day number 118, 218. 218? Yes. Maybe. Whatever the thumbnail says is what day it is. Anyway, welcome back to another edition of Confessions of a Giggler, where we're here. We're loving life. We're having good days. And I don't really need my sunglasses on because it's not very bright out. But, yeah. I'm just a happy little human today. I don't really know why. I just am. So, today, August 9th. So a few days ago, when I was talking about, like, all my dance memories, and I said that I had another part of that coming up, it's because today is Isabella's birthday. So Isabella is Miss Lisa's daughter, and she is the reason why I like Big Time Rush. So thanks, girl. Anyway, it's her birthday, and when I asked Lisa what I should talk about, she said, oh, well, Isabella said that you should talk about your past costumes and, like, which ones were your favorite and stuff. So here I am. And that's what we're going to talk about, some costumes. So I really wanted to, like, find some old pictures and, like, so you could have a visual of these costumes. But, you know, my procrastinating self did not do that. So I don't really, and, like, it's so hard because, like, all the great costumes were, like, I mean, I stopped dancing in 2008, which is, you know, the social media craze didn't really pick up until after that. I mean, MySpace was a thing, and, like, the very beginning of Facebook, but other than that, you know, you didn't have all these other outlets of ways and easy ways to, like, save your photos. And, like, I don't even know, I might have still had my little trusty Voyager flip phone in 2008. I don't know what year I had that, honestly. I might not even have that yet. I might have still had the Samsung flip phone that had red on the outside and a little circle in the middle, and I used to put it on my desk and swirl it around like bzzz. So I don't know. But yeah, so it's hard to find pictures from that era, and also, like, all my recital videos are on VHS, so those are hard to watch. But yeah, I'm just gonna do the best to describe some of my favorites. So number one, you may have seen this ensemble if you follow me for any amount of time, really. It is a pink fur coat. Like hot pink, not this color hot pink, but like neon hot pink. You know the color. And it's like a long fur coat, almost looks like a bathrobe, but it's not a bathrobe because it has an actual, like, collar and stuff. And we wore that with, like, a white ensemble underneath and a white hat with a feather in it. Like, Lisa saw this costume and she was like, no, we have to have this. And we basically changed our whole dance just so the costume made sense. I mean, we came out, we added in Big Pimpin' with white canes. And oh man, was that a routine. That was in 2002, I think. 2001? 2002. Like, bum, 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 bum. Our canes, our coats, and the hat with the feather. You may have seen this coat if you watched our parody video of Mad at the World. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that was a costume. I did really like that costume. It was just so fun. It was so fun. How can you not, like, love a hot pink pimp coat? Yeah, so that was a really good one. And then I also, we did a Lion King routine in 2006, recital 2006. So I had we were like the grass. I mean, like my little group was the grass. The smaller, skinnier people were like the like unitard giraffes and zebras and stuff. But I was the grass, and I was fine with that. So like it was like this dress, and the skirt was so big and wonderful, and it looked like grass. That's why we had it. So the top part was like black velvet, and the bottom part was like green and like all kinds of crazy directions, but it looked like it was like a field of grass. And that's the best way I can describe it. But like we did a whole bunch of turns in that, like just like and that dress was just flowing so beautifully. I loved it so much. So that was a great one. Another costume that I had that year, which I did not love, one of my least favorite costumes, was our costume for El Shaddai, and it was like surgeon blue, and it basically looked like we had scrubs, but they weren't scrubs. We just had like, it was surgeon blue, and it was like a capri length pant, and I think that it was long sleeves with like a bell sleeve, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. I just remember the surgeon blue. Now, what I didn't love about this costume, so your whole life, well, I mean, like, in a dancer's life, you're, like, trained to, when you're on stage, when you're performing, do not touch your costume. Like, don't touch it. If it's riding up, let it ride up. Whatever. It is what it is. Don't touch the costume. Do not pick at it, you know? Well, my pants started falling down. And I had to make a decision. I was like, if I do not pull my pants up, they will be down around my ankles. And you cannot have that. Because another thing that you go through as a dancer is you can't have panty lines. So I had tights on, but no underpants. And I was not about to be on stage with my whole pants hanging out. And like, this is 2006, so I was not a child. I was like, I have to pull my pants up. There is no way that I am letting my pants fall down. Zero shot. So that was a wardrobe malfunction that I was not, that I did not love. Some of the other really great costumes that we've had, I'm trying to like think back. When I was real small, we did Smooth Criminal, and we had like this like, again, it was like a Beetlejuice costume, but we had like these neon. Do you see a trend? Neon. Everything is neon. So we had this neon orange pants, and this like black and white striped coat that was way oversized, which I'm sure would be very in style today. But I mean, which makes sense because that was 1990. I don't know. I would guess it was in first grade, so 1992. Recital of 92. And that was a pretty great costume. All these little kids with their little oversized shirts and jackets and the orange pants, and like we came out bump ba-da-da-dum bump ba-da-dum bump ba-da-dum bump. I'm pretty sure we had little toy guns too, but like that would not go over well today. I always love a good fedora in a costume. I love every time we used fedoras. It was one of my favorite things. And yeah, I always loved fedoras. We had one when we did Spider-Man, but like Michael Bublé's version of Spider-Man, and it was so good. I don't even remember what the costume was. I don't even think we like did a real costume, but the fedora part of it was just fantastic. Let's see, what other costumes are sticking out? Oh, we did It's Raining Men one year, and had hot pink raincoats and like little hot pink like rain boot covers for our shoes. That was a fun costume. Definitely like, I was definitely bold on that because, let's see, that might have been 2001. I think it was 2001. And like, there were times that we were like taking the jackets off, and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe like I'm just out here on stage in just a black leotard. That's crazy to me. But I was. But most of the time I had my pink raincoat on. So yeah, that was a fun one, the pink raincoat. I really loved, well, in 2003, our jazz dance, we had like this really awesome one sleeved black and red top. It was mostly black, but then there was like red things all over, and it kind of looked like fire but not fire, and it was just like really cool. And it had the one sleeve, and then like the neck, like it just had like a neck around like not a neck around, but like a choker around the neck that attached to the one sleeve, and then the rest of the other side was open. I really loved that top. That was really fun. I wore it again for my last solo in 2008. What other really great costumes we had? So we did Wilhelmania twice. The one costume for that was definitely a red French skirt, like a cowboy costume. I don't really remember the rest of it. I did always like when we had hats. I don't know why. Like, I'm not a hat person. Well, I'm a beanie person. I'm not like a hat person other than beanies, but I did always enjoy the hat stuff. Like, I love the hat routines and whatever. Let's see, we had back like when I was in elementary school, like back in the 90s, we definitely had a shorts romper, like all like unitard type romper, and it was half hot pink, definitely this color hot pink, and half black, and like with silver sequins all over it. Like there was like a cutout here, and that had silver sequins, and like the arm, I'm sure it was very itchy, but that was a fun outfit. I think I was in second grade for that one. I'm trying to think, there's so many. Our costume for oh my god, what's the song? It's the guy, the guy that did Tarzan. What's his name? Sting? Sting didn't do Tarzan. Phil Collins did Tarzan. But, oh my god. But I am talking about Sting. Desert Rose. We did a Desert Rose. And that costume was really cool too. But, because we reused it from Brazil. That's what the costume was from. So we had a production number that we called Brazil. I think that like the official name of it, we ended up calling it Brazilian Nights. I don't know why, but we had so that was a really fun costume. It just was a fun costume. I can't really explain it. It was like oh no, all right, I have to pause. Sorry, I had to order my dinner. Okay, so where was I? Really great costumes. Let's see. I don't know. I'm like blanking right now. I know that there's so many really good ones. It was fun when we did Heartbreak. This is how Heartbreak, we all had different colors. So like, it was like, the sleeve on top of the sleeve was, it was like, one sleeve was like the color, and then the other sleeve was black like the rest of the shirt, and then there was like, it was only like a half a sleeve. It was strange. I mean, I didn't love it. I loved the concept of it, of everyone having different color. I didn't love how it made my arms look. I'm most self-conscious about my arms, I'll be completely honest with you. So I was like, I don't know if I like a band like cutting into all my arms. But whatever. So anyway, so it was like on the top of the sleeve, it was a half sleeve. One side was your color and the other side was black, and then the bands like that went, and then there was like a thumb hole, which I did like, and then the bands went like this, and so it was your color on this, on like the black one, and then the black on the color one, if that makes sense. I don't know. So that was really fun, and that was a really fun dance also. Let's see, I just tried, how can I forget? This is the one that I've been thinking about the whole time. I loved the costume for Hanky Panky. It was like a black fringe dress, and at the time I was modifying a lot of my costumes, just because you know, I mean, dance costumes aren't great, but as far as like big girl friendly. And like I was a teenager and I was, oh, hold on. Sorry, I needed some clarification on the food order. So as a teenager, you know, you're self-conscious, and especially it was the late 90s, early 2000s. So, I mean, think about that time and think about, you know, it was difficult. So anyway, I was modifying a lot of my costumes because, it was just like a lot of like crop tops, and I didn't really want to do that and whatever. And like, you know, at the time it was also like, it was very much felt like you shouldn't do that. So I just felt more comfortable wearing like whatever modified. So, but my black fringe dress, did not fit, did not come in a large enough size. So, my mom's friend, my friend, dear sweet Marianne, she fixed it for me, and she, cut the sides and added some fabric and added all the fringe to match the rest of the fringe, so it went all around just like everyone else's, and you could not tell the difference. And I just looked like I had the same costume as everyone else, and I wasn't any different, and it was really, really great. And it just, so I really loved that costume because I was able to be the same as everyone, and it was just it's really great. And then of course, I'm pretty sure my sister Caitlin has it, and I don't know what she did with it, because she wanted to be a flapper one year for Halloween, and I was like, "What? You cannot fit in my costume, Caitlin. You cannot." But you know, I don't know what she did. I think she like rolled it up or something. I don't know what she did, because we are very much not the same size. But yeah, I did really love that. And so we used it for hanky panky. I wonder, did we use it for other things? I can't remember. I don't know. Also, I never admitted this, but I loved, 2003, we did a kind of ballet dance, and it was to some Josh Groban song. I forget the name of it now. But we had like a princess costume. And like, I wish so badly that costume would fit me now. But zero shot. But like, princess costume. I don't think that I appreciated it at the time as much as I appreciate it now and wish that I could wear it now. It was like, so it was the dress part. So it was like a big, like poofy. So we had 3 colors. Some people were white, some people were pink, and some people were purple. I was purple. And so it was like not a unitard, like a leotard with a skirt, with like a tutu skirt, but like a long one. So it was tulle, but like long. So not like a tutu, but you know what I mean, like a dress. And I guess T-length is the correct term. So, and then, but like the top of the like bodysuit part was all like just nude color. It wasn't anything whatever. And then it came with like a corset type thing. It wasn't like really a corset, but it was like, so it was like a heart shaped top, and then it like V'd at the bottom, and it just went around and velcroed in the back. And that was like, it was kind of like satiny, so it definitely looked like a princess dress, and it was so beautiful. And I just wish that I appreciated it at the time as much as I do now, and I wish that I could fit into it, but I cannot. That's fine. It's fine that I can't fit into it. But yeah, so I love that one. And I wish I could wear it with my girdle. I have a large collection of tiaras now, and I've really evolved myself into the role of princess. So I just didn't think I was a princess when I was 18. But now, 20 years later at 38, I know I am a princess. So yeah, so I guess I went on and on about a lot of different costumes. I mean, I've had so many more, and I'm sure like I'm gonna be thinking about them for days. Oh, there was the one, the black one. It was like a black leotard with black pants, and one side had a red stripe down it, and one side had a yellow stripe down it, and we called it the McDonald's costume. There's just so many. Yeah. So I loved my dancing days, and yeah. So I guess that's gonna be it for me for today, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Love you. Bye.